is an excerpt from 3 Maccabees, chapter 5. All of 3 Maccabees is on this channel already in the playlist section under Apocrypha. This is starting at line 40. Wait on. It says, "O king, how long will you try us as though we are idiots, ordering now for a 3rd time that they be destroyed, and again revoking your decree in the matter? As a result, the city is in turmoil because of its expectation. It's crowded with masses of people, and also in constant danger of being plundered. Upon this, the king of valorous in everything, and filled with madness, took no account of the changes of mind which had come about within him for the protection of the Jews, and he firmly swore an irrevocable oath that he would send them to death without delay, mangled by the knees and feet of the beasts, and would also march against Judea with rapidly level it to the ground with fire and spear, and by burning to the ground the temple inaccessible to him, would quickly render it forever empty of those who offer sacrifices there. Then the friends of the officers departed with great joy, and they confidently posted the armed forces at the places in the city most favorable for keeping guard. Now, when the beasts had been brought virtually to a state of madness, so to speak, by the very fragrant draught of wine mixed with frankincense, and they had been equipped with frightful devices, the elephant keeper entered at about dawn into the courtyard, a city now being filled with countless masses of people crowding their way into the hippodrome, and they urged the king on to the matter at hand. So he, when he had filled his impious mind with a deep rage, rushed out in full force along with the beast, wishing to witness with an invulnerable heart and with his own eyes the grievous and pitiful destruction of the aforementioned people. And when the Jews saw the dust raised by the elephants going out at the gate, and by the following armed forces, as well as by the trampling of the crowd, and heard the loud and tumultuous noise, they thought that that was their last moment of life, the end of their most miserable suspense, and giving way to a lamentation and groans, they kissed each other, embraced relatives, and falling into one another's arms, parents, children, mothers, daughters, and others with babies at their breasts who were drawing at the last milk. Not only this, but when they had considered the help which they had received before from heaven, they prostrated themselves with one accord on the ground, removing the babies from the breast, and cried out in a loud voice, imploring the ruler over every power to manifest himself and be merciful to them, as they stood now at the gates of death.